Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog pose. So lift your heels, roll your buttocks up, and just let your head release down. So really get some height. Go right up. Let your back of your head really release down. Let your head hang, but keep the upper arms turning outwards. And now, once you've got that height and that quality of release in the head and neck, then be back on the balls of the feet and stretch the heels back. Thighs back, knees back, shins back. And press that upper back into the body. Uttanasana, feet to the sides of the mat, step forwards. Interlace your fingers above your head. Stretch your arms to the ceiling, release your whole trunk down. Again, let the back of your neck completely release, let your head release. Change the interlace of the fingers. Then again, bring your hands to the floor, Adho Mukha Svanasana, step back. Bend your knees and press your buttocks back. And then press your shoulder blades down into the body, so you're getting more openness in the chest and your hamstrings are not stopping you from opening the chest. So bend the knees well, and now move the armpits towards the legs there, Hilary. Walk the hands more forwards away from your feet. Open up the chest. Now keep that chest open and press the thighs back. And then step forwards to your hands. Try and do as long a lunge as you possibly can. And then inhale to come all the way up, interlace the fingers. And go tall. Press your front thighs back, sacrum forward, side body long, but still get those shoulder blades pressing forwards into your body. Arms down, change the interlace. Thighs back, buttocks forward. And then arms down. Now, standing leg raise. If you really need to use a chair, you can grab one, but otherwise we're just going to take the leg to the side on the wall. Grab a belt for that. So place your foot up on the wall or on the blanket on the radiator and stretch the leg to the side. If you're using a chair, put foam pads on the seat of the chair so that it raises the height up. So raise up that right leg, push the foot into the wall, make the standing leg straight. We're going for sideways and hip. It's called Parshva. Parshva means side. So your feet will face forward. And then you'll take the leg to the side. And then push the ball of the foot into the back and suck the outer leg into the hip and straighten the standing leg. And then stretch the left arm into the body. So carry on if you're still working into the pose, otherwise bring the arms and leg down, change sides. Hearing your yes. Yes. Can you breathe through your nostrils? No. No. Stretch your
sort of doing splits. Elaine is a little bit as well, so you'd be better going closer to the wall. Exhale, down. So just a couple of refinements that we can work on with this. One of the tips is to, if you're working with the wall, you want to try and get the standing leg upright. So you almost go in with the knee bent slightly closer than you would think. And then you straighten the leg up. Ideally I'd have a belt, but I just don't have one with me, so I'm using my arm to hold the leg up. So you move with the knee bent, you move the buttock in and the sitting bone down, and then you can straighten the leg up. So you get this connection into the hips, and then this freedom in the chest. But you're trying to get the standing leg underneath you rather than out like that. Another go. And have the heel on the edge of the radiator probably. I don't know how is it feeling with the foot forward. I would have thought the radiator would hurt the Achilles a little bit. Is that okay?
No, it feels
It's fine.
easy.
Okay.
I'll go for the foot.
And then stretch the arm. There, now you've got it, both of you. See? And it's actually easier in some ways because you've not got that mega stretch. There's a stability in the standing leg. And then you're spreading. Try and straighten up that standing leg. And as some of you are aware, by bringing the foot in front, it makes it easier on the hip, but you still get the same work. See, because you've done that as well, slightly in front. Yeah, no, that's good.
Yeah.
And then you can move the right buttock in, and then release and change sides. Because if the leg is to the side, it's hard to get the positioning of the hips, isn't it?
Yeah.
If it's too far to the side, if there's a stiffness, you have to find that correct positioning. Your stretcher. Place the belt around the wall of the foot. Oh, it's there, yeah. I've had people do that before. Stretch the arms, spread the tummy, root the leg into the hip and grow tall. Crown of the head to the ceiling. But as you grow tall, keep that left buttock down. And then release your arms and bring your leg down. And join your feet. Move your chair out of the way, except unless you need it for your standing. So we're going to do a few standing postures, one after the other. If you need extra stability, then you do grab a chair, grab a brick. So stand a little bit to the left-hand side of your mat. Maybe bring your mat a bit away from the wall as well, just so you've got a bit more space. You don't have to be quite there. So we're going for Trikonasana, Trikonasana, Parshvakonasana, Ardha Chandrasana, Virabhadrasana 2. Spread your feet. Can you do it with one sock on, one sock off, like you did last week?
Well, I can do it with those sort of.
What about your cut? Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine. Actually, I've stretched on. It's okay.
Okay. You'll just have better grip.
Yeah,
And
just-
a bit better. So bring your hands into your chest, bend your knees, step or jump wide. And then get that expansion across the chest to your fingertips. Left leg in, right leg out. So as we do these postures, see if you can keep breathing throughout, so there's no extra gripping. So exhale to the side, hand to the brick, top hand to the ceiling. What do you need to do in your body to create space to breathe? How can you release tension? So instead of pulling your top arm back, can you turn your trunk and actually bring the arm a little more forward in line with the shoulder. So turn the trunk, don't pull the arm back. Can you turn so much that your chest is starting to face the ceiling, and as you move your shoulder blades in, you can start to look up. And then your chin is almost lengthening away from your chest. So you have this openness in the whole of the front of your body. So you can let your head go almost slightly back. So the chin is away from the chest. Yes. Then Parshva, so bend the knee. Take the hand lower if you can. Keep that rotation. Move the right buttock in and stretch over your ear. Again, keep releasing any unnecessary tension. Release that jaw. Maybe come higher up a bit there, Nikki, just so you've got more space. Stretch the arm to the ceiling, give yourself more space. Then with the strength in your legs, inhale. Up. Ardha Chandrasana. So if you need to use the chair, make sure it's there for you, for your front hand or for your forearm. Bend the knee, take your hand to your brick, raise your leg up. Are you okay to take weight on the leg? Otherwise do tree pose.
It's balanced.
Raise the lifted foot. That's it, Hilary. Nikki, can you get your forearm down like Hilary has? A bit lower. That's it. Now turn your chest to the ceiling. Yes, look towards the person in front of you. And then exhale, bend the standing leg, take the foot down. Inhale to come up. And come all the way up to upright. Keep your leg where it is. Reach back into the left foot. Bring your pelvis level, Mildred, so move this left hip in. You're still a bit like this. Move this left hip in. Mildred, you need to turn the right foot out. The foot's not turned. Your hips are not looking comfortable. Turn the right foot out. That's it. Turn the whole thigh. And then keeping your weight on this left foot. Exhale, warrior two. And turn to look along that right hand. So we did this one on the chair. Do you want to do it on the chair? So you're not taking any weight on the legs. You just sit on a couple of blocks on the chair. Arm variations. You can move your arms in the pose. So you don't have to keep the arms static, but stay in the pose with the legs. And then come up. Turn your feet forward. Bring your hands in, step or jump your legs together, because moving the arms helps the body to breathe. Let's go for the other side, so move your chair over if you're using a chair. So because we're stringing one pose after the other, those of you who need to work more carefully on the standings, then you just look at what we're doing, choose the ones you want to do out of it, choose the way you want to do it, and do it. See what I mean? So you can do just the straight leg ones, the triangle pose, and then you can go to the chair and do the bent leg ones. And then you do tree instead of half. And same for anybody else. If you need to leave any of them out for any particular reason, then you need to take that initiative, because you're experienced enough to make a good choice. So take your legs wide, arms wide. So feel how as you reach your fingertips, how that gets them spread across the chest and the back chest. Then turn the right leg in, left leg out. And then extend to the side and take your hand to your brick and stretch up. And then notice where you get to and see what can you do to help yourself to move that left buttock in and get the rotation. And if you're a bit low, it makes it harder. So maybe bring your hand a bit higher up and then see, can you actually press the shoulder blades in and get a sense of the front chest really spreading, but also lengthening. And then move your chin away from your chest. So you have this expansion. Yeah, keep coming up and down if you need to. Yes. Chin away from the chest. Release that jaw. Let your body open. What do you need to do to get more opening here? And then Parshvakonasana. So bend the knee, take the hand maybe lower, maybe not. Keep the rotation. Maybe keep the arm up. If that's giving you the most space in your chest, keep the arm up. But if you can keep the rotation and the space and extend the arm over, then get that lovely length in the top side chest and try and there you go, you got the pelvis down. And you get the length in the bottom side chest. So keep breathing with your body, and then inhale, come up, Ardha Chandrasana. So take your hand further away, transfer your weight, and raise your leg right up. Really reach up. Raise that leg. Raise the arm. Come on, Mildred. Up with the leg. That's it. That's good. That's enough. And now reach up and spread. Just bring your foot forwards towards me, Jane. Breathe with your body. Leg up, Marilyn. Lean on your hand. Raise the leg and breathe into your body. Raise the leg, Hillary. Straighten the leg, Susie. Yes, push it, yes. And then exhale, bend your standing leg, take your foot down, come all the way up. And now we're going for our warrior two. So the leg is still turned, but we need to plant our weight back onto that right foot, to that right hand. So basically this hip needs to move, and otherwise we're going to be like this. So this needs to get engaged, and then bend the knee and turn and look along the left arm and breathe. And then if you can maintain with the legs but your arms get tired, then turn the arms, stretch the arms to the ceiling, put the thumbs, then release the arms again, and then take the hands behind the back, roll the shoulders back. Then release the arms out to the side. So do whatever you need to do with the arms if they're the ones that are struggling. And then come up, turn your feet forward, bring your hands in, and then step or jump your legs back to Tadasana. Interlace the fingers, spread the palms forward, and stretch up. Keep your feet together. So how's the chair one? Yeah, good. So just do that. Yes. All the bend down. That's what I'm going to find. That's right. It's working the hip, but it's not putting weight on the knee. Bring the arms down. Change the interlace. Nikki, is it easier to do the strung together, or it's harder?
Probably easier actually.
Yeah.
It's flowing through sessions.
In the same direction.
Yes.
Yeah. Rather than changing from one to the other too quickly. Yeah. Good. Thighs back, and then arms down. Good. Gomukhasana. So grab a belt if you need to. So all these postures are creating different shapes in the body, which are opening some bits, closing some bits. And of course it has an effect on the organs, because the organs get squished and then they get free, and then the blood rushes into them. So the blood goes out of them when they get squished, and then when they get space again, then the blood rushes into them. But there's also the lungs and the diaphragm, and so every posture affects how we breathe. So just notice how good it feels to get the shoulder blades in, because it gets the breastbone lifting, but notice how the side chest has loads of space here. And then release your jaw and just allow the air to flow in to those areas. But be careful that we don't prioritize this lifted side. We've got to keep the shorter side as open as possible. And then change. the jaw, the tongue. And then see what you can do to actually relax even more in the posture, but still be in the posture. Because sometimes we bring in extra stuff which is not required. So especially the jaw, the tongue, the face, tightness in the brain. So if you allow your body to breathe and consciously relax those areas, it helps. And then release. Now we're going for Parshvottanasana, Virabhadrasana 1. You probably want to, and then the chair. So maybe we'll do it facing in towards each other like we did last night. So face in towards each other, and if you've got a chair, you're putting it on this end of your mat. So we'll all face into the centre. So we're going for Parshvottanasana. Forwards and down. And up. Virabhadrasana 1. And then Virabhadrasana 3. So you turn the back leg. And then you reach forwards and take your hands onto the chair or not. And then come back up. And again, Parshvottanasana, forwards on 1. And then up. Okay?
Are these chairs facing the right way?
If they can, maybe they can place that. It's because you're taking your hands on the top. Doesn't really matter.
Right.
So, join your feet. Left leg out, right foot forward. Turn your pelvis to face the front of the mat. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, extend forward. If you want to put your hands on the chair, you can, otherwise you go down to the floor. And then inhale to come up. Virabhadrasana 1, so you want a slightly longer distance. So slide the legs a little bit apart, try and stay on the back leg just like we did in our Warrior 2. Doesn't matter if the back heel lifts up, but try and get the pelvis down. Then Warrior 3, launch forward, turn the back foot and take your hands to the chair or reach into the room. Then exhale, bend your knee, bring the foot back down, reach up to the ceiling. Interlace your, catch hold of your wrist behind you, turn your chest to face your front foot, perhaps shorten your stride a tiny bit except for Hillary, and then go forwards and down.
Rest your head. Bring your head in. Let the back of your head release down so much. You can rest your hands on your back. So your arms are just resting and the shoulders are rolling up to the ceiling. And then stamp your feet down, especially the front big toe, and bring yourself all the way up. Release the arms to the ceiling, and then arms down, and join your feet. Do the same thing, other side. So stay facing the same direction, join your feet. Do you want to raise your foot up, Alison, for the front leg, or is it okay straight? Yeah? So join your feet, turn the right foot out, step the left leg forward. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, stretch up. Exhale, go forwards and down. And use your legs, inhale, forwards and up. Then step your back foot a little bit further back. Warrior 1. So with an exhalation, go down with your sitting bones but up with your trunk. Release that jaw. And then Warrior 3, turn the back leg, reach forward, extend forward as you reach back. Breathe. Hips level, arms level, and bend the knee, take the foot gracefully down, come up, all the way up to the
Stamp your back foot down, hold your wrist behind you, still facing each other. Take care if you crisscross the legs a little bit, just shift the feet. And then fold your foot. So the shoulders are going up, but the neck and the head are going down and in. Roll the front foot from the little toe side to the big toe side. Roll the navel from the right to the left. Take the outer back heel down. Exhale. Stamp the feet. Inhale, bring yourself up. Float the arms to the sky. Let your chest lift, your face lift, your armpits open, your palms open. And stay tall and just bring your arms gently down. And then step your feet together. So we're going for a standing forward bend. You can choose which one you prefer. There's a standing forward bend, which is Uttanasana, and it can be done hanging, or it can be done with the forehead on the seat of the chair. Or you can do wide leg forward bend. Again, you could have your head on the chair, or you could have your head on a bolster and moving down. So you can choose either posture, which is feet hip width apart or feet wide, and you can choose to have your head on a chair, or you can just hang. You choose. And then try another version if you want to. Because choice comes when you've actually explored the options. So sometimes it's good to just try a couple of variations so you can see, and that's what happens when you practice on your own. Head down. So can you release the back of your neck? Remember we were doing last week, we had our head between the chairs? Same thing here. Can you lift the thighs up, lift the shoulders up, but let the back release so much that the back of the head really releases down. Weight a tiny bit more forwards. Elbows in the open, shoulders up, and roll. That's it, so you get the breath, and then you can release that. If you want to change to a different version of a forward bend, you can change. Otherwise, if you're comfortable and there's a quietness, then stay. And now where can you breathe in this posture? Breathe into that space that's becoming available to you. And then finish off. And engage the legs and the muscles and the buttocks. So engage the muscles to bring you up. And remember, we don't come up with a curved back. And then step your feet together and then come back to Tadasana. And just feel the effect of all those standings in your body. Shoulder blades easily moving forward now. Side chest tall. Face quiet. Feel your legs like roots standing steady. Crown of your head to the ceiling.